Stealing a work of art is despicable, but destroying one is unforgivable. If there was any justice in Senchal, the thieves who did this would be cut to pieces as well. This room housed a priceless tapestry called Khajiita the Moons, but a gang of Alfiq degenerates shredded it and ran off with the pieces. The damage cannot be undone. But if Babia had the pieces, she could restore some of its glory. They scattered like skeevers after the theft. She has learned that their leader, Nishzo, has a hideout in a cave on the coast north of Senchal. But even if he is still there, Babia couldn't confront him herself. She can afford a bounty, though. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Restoring the tapestry will prove to the people of Senchal that we can bring beauty back to our city. My entire life, before the flu and the fires, before rogues and imperial thieves brought their corruption, before everything was overgrown and left to rot. This one remembers being proud to live in Senchal. It is more than just a tapestry. It's a symbol of Senchal's status. Khajiita of the Moons reminds us of who we were and what we can be again. This one must prove that our culture isn't lost and that it is worth saving.
You helped the clan mother retake Orentia. Bright moons, and well done.
Now we're joining up with the Dragon Guard? Where's the
Finally! Over there!
Didn't I say we'd find it?
Hey, what's done, Sajis?
You again! I'd recognize that sense of style anywhere. It seems we're both far from a bar's landing now, and better for it. I'll be assisting in this restoration project, provided we acquire anything to be restored. A talent of yours, I recall.
You're back! Did you find Nishzo? Did he cough up his piece of the tapestry? Babia doesn't wish death on anyone. But she will make an exception for the thieves who ruined Khajiita of the Moons. Nishzo was this one's only lead. If he's dead, and she fears this small scrap may be all we ever see of it. It seems Nishzo took no chances with the location of his fellow degenerates. Babia is certain that these riddles are the key to finding the thieves. If you would seek out the pieces they stole for her, she will be ever so grateful. It should rest in its frame, where it belongs. In fact, you should have the honor of placing it. You were the one to recover it. Even this tattered scrap is as vibrant as she remembered. She can't wait to see the rest again. Babia feared that the damage to Khajiita of the Moons would be beyond repair. But now, she dares to hope that we can do this, Jal. Senchal's crowning jewel will shine once more, and the city will soon follow. Babia looks forward to it. Rest assured, her gratitude knows no bounds, and the Khajiita people as well. Every tapestry fragment you find restores a little more of our history. Thank you so much, my friend.
Lady Babia, on my honor as an artisan, I will restore Khajiita of the Moons to its former glory.
This one already took 12 years to weave Khajiita of the Moons. She hopes it will not take that long to restore its beauty.
I'll begin securing this in place. You may add any other pieces you recover to the frame, and I will handle the rest.
How does it look, Sir Locke? Can we make it whole again?
Mending the tears will not be the troublesome part. This work will bear scars, but I will endeavor to make them enhance its beauty.
Perseus Locke is a true artist. Babia questioned the merit of using gold threads for the restoration, but now that she's seen this technique at work, she believes it will be well worth the cost. No, Babia left Senchal when the flu began to spread. This one lived in Rimen and Rolka many years, but Senchal will always be Babia's home. This one returned when she heard about the tapestry because it has always been the heart of her city. She does what all noble traders do. Make and spend obscene amounts of money. And travel. Lots of travel. That was how Babia met Perseus. She had business with the merchant lords of Baba's Landing and purchased some of Perseus's wonderful garments. Yes, when this one was young, she would stare at the tapestry for hours. Babia studied every Khajiit, imagining their lives and their dreams and what they saw in the moons.
You are quite the patron of seedy port towns, aren't you? I jest. Who am I to judge? This will be another challenging commission for us, though less dangerous than tangling with the iron wheel. Or getting Velsa into a fancy dress. I've never seen a tapestry like this. I'm a tailor by trade. I pride myself on elegant work, but I've never thought of myself as an artist. Mending and stitching are my bread and butter, though, and this job requires both to be done masterfully. I was hoping you'd forgotten. I lost a beautiful pair of doe-skin breeches in that dye, you know. Abar's Landing remains a nest of intrigue, but our mutual friends seem to have things sorted out for now. The merchants are happy, so business is good. Ah, indeed she is, and doing the guild proud. Of course, Velsa never lets her get a swollen head about it. The two of them still go at it. Walk softly and Quen just ignore them and do a good job of training newer recruits. His business ventures are broadening, as is he. We discussed both at length when he came in for a new silk suit. It's the pies that Narani makes. He loves her baking. Velsa sometimes chases him out of her home with a broom. I'm afraid that's impossible. This tapestry will be scarred, but those scars will serve as a testament to its history and enduring beauty. At least, that is my intent. I can only hope the end result lives up to the vision.
Fabia knows this task is not a simple one, but she hopes you will retrieve all the pieces soon. She longs to see what Perseus can make of them. Have you more pieces for the frame? Fabia is eager to see them in place. This one has never sewn or stitched a thing in her life. It is wonderful to watch Perseus Locke do his work. So meticulous, so patient. I appreciate my seamstresses more after watching him. Babia is thinking of hosting some sort of grand unveiling once the tapestry is completed. Senchal's finer society is sadly in shambles, but she thinks this work should be appreciated by all the city's people, not just the wealthy. Perseus Locke is a true artist. Babia questioned the merit of using gold threads for the restoration, but now that she's seen this technique at work, she believes it will be well worth the cost.
The only positive to come from the tapestry shredding is the opportunity to study the intricate construction of ancient khajiita textiles. I've never seen cloth woven in this matter. I have longed for an opportunity to apply one of these akaviri techniques. Their cost is prohibitive for most clientele. Bless Babia and her deep pockets. That was metaphorical. Pockets on that gown would be a tragedy. A thimble is the sign of an amateur, but my fingers are going to be quite raw by the end of this project, whether I prick them or not. Senchal is an interesting place. It quite reminds me of Abar's Landing. That's both good and bad. Lady Babia, it is done. Khajiit of the Moons is whole again.
Finally, these fond dreams have been made real. Oh, thanks to you both.
Perhaps I'll put that on my sign. Perseus Loke, Dreamweaver.
You've mended more than dreams, Perseus. This is hope for all of Senchal. Khajiit of the Moons will be the cornerstone of a new Senchal, risen from the ashes.
If you're in need of new fashion for this new Senchal, it would be my honor to design it.
There it is. Khajiit of the Moons. It's been many years since Bevia last saw it. Somehow, it is even more beautiful. For all their misguided greed, those Alfic thieves may have done us all a great service. Senchal has a symbol to rally behind. Oh, Bebia is wealthy, but not so wealthy she could save Senchal herself. Khajiit here need to believe not only that rebuilding is possible, but that it's worth doing. We must all come together like the pieces of this tapestry to make it whole again. Perseus and Bebia had been discussing just that very thing. He has a great talent and a newfound passion for restorations. This one intends to hire him to share his learnings with Khajiit. Perhaps more things thought lost may be returned to us.
From what Babia has said, the techniques used to make Khajiit of the Moons has been lost to time. Infantile as my understanding of them is, I may be the only person in Tamria with the knowledge to replicate this technique. Not bad for a tailor, eh? Corner the market and make a killing. Had you, didn't I? Babia has already proposed an arrangement where I would teach what I've learned to Khajiit weavers. Restoring Khajiit of the Moons will be the first rebirth in the resurrection of a lost art. Perseus Loke does not settle for mediocrity. Fame and fortune as a renowned tailor is nothing to scoff at. But would my name carry on after I'm gone? Likely not. The man who revives a textile trade from thousands of years past, he'll be immortal.